Can you hear me? All right, welcome back to our health talk. We want to thank God for His goodness. He's still providing and protecting us and showing us the way to prevent, even to reverse our sicknesses. We want to talk about a very important mineral this morning because this afternoon is a very, very important one, but we do not usually talk about it. We control many functions in our body, many. It is called lithium orotate. The lithium orotate, it is a form of lithium that is much more absorbable to our system easily. You have many lithium, but not all are that much easy for our body to use. So lithium orotate, O-R-O-T-A-T-E, orotate. It enhances the function of our brain. Also helps to regenerate brain cells. It's a very, very, very important mineral for our nerve system. When you are very stressed out, really stressed, and you need to relax, it's highly recommended to take lithium orotate. It will make all your nerves calm down, relax your nerve, boost them very well, nourish. Obviously, all nutrients in our body does not work by itself. They always work in synchrony with others. So, it requires also a very good diet. Lithium helps a lot with our mood, meaning it has some link with the functioning or the part of your brain that is linked to your hormonal system, your endocrine system. They use lithium for years. Now, they have some of the hot springs highly concentrated in lithium. In America, they have 2 hot springs for that. One in Georgia, the other one I don't remember exactly, but it has 2 officially known. So when people are seriously tired, deeply stressed, have a serious brain problem, that's the place they usually recommend them to go. So you dive in this hot spring, and you also have a good diet, plus all that is needed, the support, the social support, everything, to really have all the body need, all your nervous system need to relax. Last week, we talked about nitric oxide that also has to deal a lot with how we feel. That means if you want to do a very good program to relax your body, you start cleaning up your system first. Do all the 8 channel of elimination, the very good herbal tea, and then flood your body with a natural vitamin C. enough of lemon juice. For example, if you are doing 7 days, let's say you are in vacation, you have 7 days, sometimes it's 2 weekends, so almost 9 days, we can say so. For these 9 days, you can start the first day with, let's say, 6 lemon. Lemon in the morning with a little bit of water, and make sure that water don't have any fluorine in it, or chloride. So you drink that to hydrate the body, and then later on you take colon cleanse, cascara sagrada or stena pod, whatever cleanse you very well. Cascara is better because it does not just cleanse you, but it's really healing the nerve of your colon, so the colon can easily have its good movement. Then you take a herbal tea that are good for nerve. You can take lavender, lemon balm, damiana, hops, valerian, all the herbs that we call nervine. You take them. You make a very nice tea. The infusion and then decoction. We talk about that in the past. Infusion is for a couple of minutes. You infuse the herb to take the nutrients that could not handle too much heat. Then you put the same herb back after you strain that one out. Put the same one back, and now you put more water and let it boil for 5 to 10 minutes. That is decoction, where you're going to extract much more of the heavy mineral, the good mineral that will take much time and much heat to be extracted from the herbs. So you drink the herbal tea. So your colon is cleansed. Now you're taking the herb to, start relaxing the nerve to nourish the brain. And after that, you take the green juice. Why always we need green juice? Because green juice is super rich in enzyme. It's very rich in chlorophyll, very rich in minerals, in amino acids that are going to help you to form a good protein. Okay, have a lot of magnesium, especially one of the very relaxing minerals. So we take 32 ounces of green juice. That will be great. As usual, take 8 ounces at a time and every 20 minutes. For your smoothie, put in the smoothie the nuts or seeds that are very good for brain. Number 1 is pine nut. Pine nut. The second one I can call will be walnut and then sesame seed. In this case, I recommend the sesame seed to be sprouted. And then you put these minerals, you put dates, you put coconut oil, because coconut has been proven to help the brain big time. There are many doctors put the patient on high fat, good fat diet. A lot of avocado, coconut oil every day, remove all the toxin, all the bad food, and people reverse their Alzheimer or schizophrenia trouble. So you put 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in that smoothie, and pine nut, and dates, and minerals, and you can put sea moss, and a little bit of cayenne for circulation, a piece of ginger for circulation still. And then in the evening, you can take a very good berries. Berries are good for brain also. And later on, you take something that is super rich in omega-3. I would recommend chia seed. Okay? Chia seed. So when you do this thing, at the same time, you are taking your lithium orotate supplement. So you do that for the first day. The second day, you increase your lemon with 1. If to the first day you do 6, the next day you do 7. The next one you do 8. So if you have a whole week of vacation, so you start on the first weekend to the next weekend, you have 9 days. So each day you add 1 more lemon, okay? And to this program, I suggest you take anything that really helps you to sleep well at night, like black seed oil in the evening, like melatonin in the evening, like nervine tea. This herb, sometimes the nervine tea you take in the evening make you sleep very well. And when you do stuff like that, also exercise to help the body to flush. When you're sweating, you're flushing to this toxin from your lymphatic fluid. So if all of this is very followed, so the lithium will be much, much, much more effective. Okay, lithium is extremely good. But I suggest you do it in correlation with a good program. And that is very good. So this is what we have to say about lithium today. And I would suggest to everyone to Google lithium orotate. Go on YouTube, listen to the doctor, the professional who have used these things, and listen to all the details, what's the best way to use it, how to go, because, knowledge is very, very, very large. Nobody have everything. This thing help you to have a great vacation. I did 1 week last year in a different way. I was using cherries. 2 pounds of cherries every morning. That was my breakfast. Because cherries are super concentrated in melatonin. So you're going to calm down your nerves. And I do a whole program for 1 week. When the week finished, it was like if I spent a month in vacation. I was so relaxed. So this little knowledge will help us to get great benefits. Why? Sometimes people take vacation and they have a lot to do, go visit the family, do this, do that. The vacation makes them much tired. And then they go back to work with much more stress. That is going to create what we call oxidative stress. It will destroy you. It will make you age faster. It will lower your immunity. It will really make you bad. So we really need to learn how to relax ourselves. Sometimes you might not have the whole week. Maybe you have some Sunday off or Friday off. You have 3 days. These 3 days, you can choose to treat yourself well. So we need to become very health conscious. The way we take care of our car, our everything, we need to know our number 1 priority is the body. This is our first vehicle. We have to educate ourselves by putting new program that is, you might not be doing everything in the beginning, but it's okay. Just start and grow and learn and improve and improve. When doing the relaxing program like this, I recommend shaga also, but don't do shaga in the evening. Okay, because it might prevent you from sleeping well. Some people, they take in the evening to sleep. But the thing is that it makes your sleep a little bit shorter than it should. So you can add shaga tea in the program, but don't drink it at night or evening. It will keep you too awake. So we are going to stop here for this morning, and if there are any question, we're going to be taking the question from now.
Yes. Hi. Good afternoon, Pastor. How are you?
I'm good.
Amen.
And yourself?
Yes. I'm great. Thank you. Praise the Lord. So, yes, I have a question. It wasn't on anything that you went over today, but you did speak about this one, I guess, vitamin. And I've taken it twice, and I had a bad reaction to it. It was terrible. And it's niacin. Niacin, and it was just terrible. So is there did I do it wrong?
No.
I took it after I had a smoothie, and I took it I guess an hour later. And the first time I took it was in a smoothie. I don't know if at that time I probably took too much, but I mean my heart rate was 10 times, and it was hard for me to breathe, and it was just terrible. The last time I took it, it made me go to the bathroom, but it was an intense feeling, and I can feel it going through me and up, the blood, just moving and going into my brains and then coming down. But it was just, when it got to my stomach, it was just terrible. And what is your thought?
Well, I remember very well that I gave a warning to people because niacin, it gives you what we call hot flush. It makes your skin stink. It make you squash. Yeah, and if you have white skin, then you're gonna turn red. Yeah, it will do that for a couple of good minutes, and then leave you alone. If you persist, that means your lymphatic system is super intoxicated.
Wow.
So, yeah, niacin, when you take in the beginning, that's how it's gonna work. Because what niacin does to you is really raise most of the function in your body. And it creates something we call lipolysis. Okay? It starts breaking up the fatty cells. Why? The fat cells store the toxin in our body to protect us from them. Because if the fat cell does not store this toxin and go all over our body, end up in the brain and everywhere, we are going to be in big trouble. God is so good. He knows we are going to be so disobedient that He still put in our body a system to protect us. So if you have been exposed to any heavy metal toxicity, whatever it is, that's what happened. So I think it's 100% okay. You just need to continue, and little by little, you're going to be fine with it. You might have the same heart flu, sometimes okay. Now, for this reason, they made a new version of it. It's not really new, but they find an alternative to remove the flash. They call it niacinamide. Niacinamide. So it's a one word. They won't give you any flash, but it's not effective, and I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it at all. Okay, because when I listen to many professionals, their patients take it, they feel better about it, but it's not effective as if say niacin itself. You want to use niacin with much more effectiveness, then you exercise a little bit, that you warm up your body, and then you take niacin, and then you jump in the sauna for the next 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That is the best way to do it. Why? When you exercise, you raise, your blood flow really raises in your body, your pressure increase, everything go well, and then you take the niacin. It starts breaking up these fat cells. Now, when you're breaking the fat cells, you need to drive them out now. So you get into the sauna. Sauna is going to make you sweat, so you're going to sweat these fat cells out of your body. There's a doctor, his name is Dr. Yu. He might be Japanese or Chinese. Dr. Yu, Y-U. So he has been founded $8 million every year to detox the people who was involved in the 9/11 intoxication. So why I learned this program from him. So he make you exercise quickly and then take the niacin and then get into the sauna. And then you sweat. So when the patient is sweating, they give them a clean towel. So they always wiping the sweat, and then they take the towel into the laboratory. All of these toxins of 9/11 are right there, all of them. So I learned it from him. So what I added to it is, while you're getting the sauna, you are the toxin you are flushing the thing through your sweat, you're also dumping a lot in your internal tract. Okay, so I encourage people to take charcoal. Okay, so the charcoal will be binding any internal, because your liver will be dumping also a lot of toxin from there. So you have to be able to bind it up quickly. Otherwise, you're going to reabsorb it. So I add that option to it. You can make it much better by mixing charcoal and Remic. Remic is 20 times effective than charcoal. It absorbs anything, any toxin. So I also added to the same program that in the morning, people take a little bit of salty water. And that salty water is only limonene salt or Celtic salt. If anybody takes salty water from the table salt, it might kill you. And this is extremely serious. And I would like to say here, all of this information we are giving is 100% for educational purpose. It's not a prescription. You have a trouble, you have a problem, you go straight to your doctor. We do not prescribe anything. We just share our little knowledge about health. Okay? So when you take the salt in the morning, it helps a lot to balance out your sodium-potassium ratio. And then after you take the salt, start taking a lot of water because the salt is going to draw a lot of water from you. So you have to replace the electrolyte so that your system is well prepared, and you take your colon cleanse, you empty your bowel, and then later on you get into the program itself. You exercise, take a nice sun, get in the sauna, you come out. When you come out of the sauna, well, you can also do a hot and cold shower to relax again everything, and then your charcoal and everything. You can do that for 7 days to remove heavy metal from the system. We made some very good combination to pull out most of the heavy metal from your body. And this has been even used for what we call Agent Orange. That is a crazy poison that they use in the military. So your reaction to the niacin was normal, okay? And it's also a good sign. It's also a good sign that you are removing a lot of things from your body. Everybody is intoxicated. Every single body. Nobody escapes intoxication in this country. No, nobody. Because they are spraying the chemtrail in the air. We are cooking, we're breathing something. We get in the shower. We have this chloride in our body. Our food is full of toxins. Our air, everything is toxic. And then if you do makeup, you have more toxin. You spray any kind of aluminum overload and fragrance in your colon or your, what do you call it, your perfume. You get in more of that. So it's very, very, we need to know every one of us, we are heavily exposed to heavy metals and to any toxins. So we should be doing these things very frequently. And I encourage people to take charcoal at least once or twice a week. It's not about maybe. We are all exposed to toxins. We should be taking charcoal. Especially if your day of fast, that's perfect. So you detox much, much better. So, did you get my question or your question answered properly? Or are you satisfied?
Yes, thank you. It makes a lot of sense because just a month ago or so, I went to the dentist because I have mercury filling, and I got some removed, and there's still a little in there. So yes, but that feeling it was terrible. It was like some people, I guess, menstrual cramp. It was just like terrible. I was shaking, and it was just unbelievable. Like I said, the first time I was driving, I had to stop and go to the store. I couldn't sit, and they called the paramedics for me because the first one was terrible. And so, so thank you for that So I just need to take it and be prepared and, like you said, exercise and do whatever necessary to make sure that I don't have that reaction. And I do want the toxin to be out, the metal and stuff to be out of my body. So praise the Lord. Thank you.
Okay. And the program you are following now, the things you are using now, they also binding, these toxins out of your body big time,
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else with the question? Any question, any comments? You can also share anything. It's a very open field.
Yes.
I have two questions. Number one is there anywhere or any way that the session is written where I can, refer to it after we hang up? That's number one. And my second question is, you mentioned, I just heard you say colon cleanse. What is that a specific product? Is that I didn't fully understand how you do the colon cleanse.
Oh, okay. We did a study on colon cleanse in the past, and they have this in recorded. You can still listen to them. The colon cleanse, it depends on what is the colon problem. But the general colon problem is constipation, okay, and that can be due to many causes like lack of hydration, lack of fiber in your diet, and adding too much refined flour in your diet. You don't have enough of you don't drink well between your meal. You're not drinking water in the morning. There is a lot of stuff about it. Okay? Now, I have a lot of colon disease like diverticulosis. I have a lot of colon disease. Okay? Microbiome destruction, or you have your appendicitis not lubricating properly your colon. So there are many trouble about colon. So I just talk about a simple way to empty your bowel. Taking Cascara sagrada. It's a herb. You go to any store, you will find, especially the health food stores, you look for Cascara. Cascara.
Cascala?
Yeah, Cascara sagrada. That's how they call it. Okay. Or you can use the Senna pod. Okay. But if you want to do something homemade, Senna pod.
Senna-cod?
Senna, S-E-N-N-A.
Uh-huh.
And then pod, P-O-D-S. Senna pod.
Oh, okay. Senna-pod. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can do something simple by taking a little bit of garlic and you blend it with a whole papaya with the seed. It will empty you also. Or if you don't have a blood pressure trouble, you can just do in the morning Himalayan pink salt. Take 1 full tablespoon in the water, make it very salty, and drink it. After you drink it, put clove in your mouth so you won't vomit, because very nauseous. So when you drink salty water, and I only recommend Himalayan pink salt and Celtic salt. No table salt. That's toxic. It can kill. When you drink it, because it's so concentrated that you're going to have the effect of osmosis in your system. They're going to draw a lot of water into the system and going to help you to empty your bowel. It works very, very good. But you should not do that every day because you're going to lose a lot of electrolytes. And it's not good to do that every day. Okay? So, but if you need any real assistance, you can call me after the call. My number is 347 984 3402. 347 984 3402.
Mhm.
And your question about if you can find a written program of the horror is going here. We don't have anything written right now, but we have the whole thing recorded. Okay?
Yeah, you have the session recorded?
Yeah, this session we are doing now, it's being recorded, so you can listen to it later on.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
and we
what I
have
was
a
looking
lot
for.
of them. She has done a very fantastic work. So we have more than 25 sections already recorded, 25, 26 already recorded. So we can go through all of them. We have a lot of information there.
Oh, how do you access them afterwards?
Just send your number to Sister Kim or your email.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I'm not constipated, but you know, some people say just periodically, you know, you should just clean the mess out of your colon, whatever's in there. And do you ever? I hear a lot of people talking about coffee enemas.
Well,
Do you recommend
coffee enema
those?
is good. It's good, but I don't recommend it to be done often.
Mm-hmm.
Because coffee is a medicine. It has to be used as a medicine and for specific reasons.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a congested liver, congested liver, and most of the time for people who have cancer have a pain and then don't have no desire to eat, most of the time in a healthy person, if you lose appetite completely, your liver in trouble. So you have to detox the liver. So when you do the coffee enema, it excites your liver, and your liver dumps a lot of things out. Okay, so I recommend when you do it, take also charcoal to bind this out. Anytime you're dealing with anything that is toxic, take charcoal to bind things out. Otherwise, you're going to reabsorb it.
Charcoal.
You know? Yeah.
Okay.
So coffee enema is a medicine that you do for specific things. Personally, I do not recommend it because we have better way to go without any risk. But I do not prohibit that. I do not say no. I'm saying that you have better way to use herbs to do it without any trouble. Because coffee, it is a stimulant. You know, it's not very good for your brain. And the next thing is, if you take anything you take as an enema, you're going to absorb a lot into your system. And anytime you take coffee will dehydrate you. Okay? If you take 1 cup of coffee, you're going to need 5 cups of water to balance that out in your body. If not, you're seriously dehydrated, and it's not good for your health.
Okay.
So instead of using coffee, just for the colon cleanse, you don't need coffee anymore. Unless it's some serious liver trouble, then you can do coffee enema, and knowing that your liver going to dump toxin, take charcoal to bind it out, and then also the coffee is a very, very what do you call it? It dehydrates you, so take enough of fluid later on, you know. Yeah, and don't do it often, you know, because coffee is not very good for your brain.
Okay.
Because caffeine in coffee. Yeah, go ahead, please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just going to say I have the number here, and I'll call you afterwards to get a little bit of clarification. I don't want to hold up the session.
All right. Thank you very much. That's very nice.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, anyone else? Any other question or comments?
Yes. About this vitamin, it's light, L, then a dash, L-Y-S-I-N-E, L-lysine. Is that, it says it's good for the collagen and other healthy immune function?
All right, please start again. Let me get you right, please.
L dash, then L-Y-S-I-N-E.
Let me see. L dash,
L-Y-S-I-N-E. Linsin.
Wait a minute. I got it wrong. L dash.
L-Y-S-I-N-E.
I what?
Lysine. Lithium.
Oh, okay.
I just googled it, and they said it's the same as lysine. Lysine.
Okay.
It's the same one as what?
Lysine is the same as
Yes.
if you say lysine. It's just it's the same thing.
Oh.
They say it's one of the building blocks of protein.
If it's a building block, then it must be amino acid.
Okay.
But
So
I don't know if 1 second.
It's
Okay,
L.
it's a, 1 second. It's a L dash Lysine, right?
yes.
Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. So what's your question?
No, just trying to make sure that it's it's good. It's with all the vitamins.
Definitely good.
Okay.
It's definitely good, but the whole thing is where you're getting your things from. Because today anything that's good, everybody jump in it to make some money. So it's not all the companies that really respect the requirement and really control how much the medicine will be effective. That's why I do not buy supplements from counter. No, I buy supplements from people, specialists, who have used these things and have a good review, who are very conscious of what they are doing. I prefer to buy it twice expensive than go on the shelf there and buy these expired things that they can throw away. They just replace the date and make everybody buy it. I don't recommend anybody buy anything just from the store like that. No. Because when they make 1,000 of these things and people don't buy it because not everybody's educated to be buying these things. So they can throw away everything and close the company. So what they do? They just renew the expiring date. Expiration date, you just renew that and then you go to go with it. You can look at the YouTube and news how much they are selling things. They put a supplement and have something else in it. They even found sand and any kind of debris, and they just put in a capsule, put a good labeling and good packaging, and they're ready for the market. It is a lot of discussion about supplement in this country, like huge stuff. So I encourage everyone, go on YouTube and put right there fake ingredient in a mineral and herbal supplementation. You're going to see a lot of videos come out, you will be shocked. They will put something, their name is exactly that. And they took it to the laboratory, they check it, none of this into it. They put something else in it. They even find sand. Sand, like dirt. So they're making us taking anything they want. So I don't buy everything like that from the counter. No. Buy things from professionals. It's a naturopathic doctor or health coach, whoever is doing something very conscious, And I read a review, I listen to things, people, then from there I buy something. It comes a little bit expensive, I prefer that. You get my point? So anything we are recommending here, I really, really suggest that we don't just buy it from anywhere. Do your little investigation, and that will be great. Anyone else?
Yeah, so you said about castor oil and detoxing.
What happened? I don't hear you very well.
Castor oil and detoxing.
Yeah, what is the question, please?
I asked, how do you use it to detox?
Castor oil?
Yeah.
Okay, for castor oil, it depends on what the person have. If you just want to go to the bathroom, you just take a tablespoon, start with a teaspoon for the first people who start in the beginning. And then you increase it to 1 tablespoon. But before you take it, I suggest you hydrate your body first. Hydrate the body with enough fluid or lemon water first before you take it. Because for the people who take it for the first time, it's going to make you a little bit dizzy. So when you take it, don't expect to draw it in the next hour. So if you take by itself, it will definitely send it to the bathroom very well. It will remove some worm. Okay? If you want to make it really strong, then this is what you do. You take lemon water in the morning. Lemon water should become our routine, like our regular daily routine. The water should be warm, okay, warm lemon water. Then you're going to take a teaspoon of pure gum spirit turpentine. Don't buy any kind of turpentine from Home Depot. It will dissolve your stomach. It will kill you. Buy what we call pure gum spirit turpentine. It's made from the pine tree. Okay, it's 100% healthy, 100%. And this turpentine used to be part of the Mark book in the past. So it has been used in this country as a doctor prescription, as a medication. Because it's so good that they remove it from the market that they can sell us much more of the drugs. So your 1 teaspoon of turpentine and 1 tablespoon of the castor oil. You mix it and you drink it. It destroys the egg of the parasite, it kills parasite, it empties your bowel, it helps your liver to detox. It does so much good for your body. Okay? It's so safe. It hydrates your body enough before you do it. And I suggest start slow. Start with a teaspoon and then you increase it. For the turpentine, don't use more than a teaspoon a day. Okay, because it's super strong. And anything we do, anything, the colon cleanse, any detox, do it with good diet. You know, we put all the 8 laws to work for you. Rest well, eat well, exercise well, think well, you know, all of that together. So there are different ways to use it, but this is what I recommend for this morning when it comes to detox and cleanse. Teaspoon turpentine, teaspoon castor oil. When you use the castor oil, then you can do teaspoon turpentine, then tablespoon of castor oil. You mix it and then you drink it right away. Then before you take it, make sure you hydrate the body enough. Is a little bit clear?
Yes, definitely.
It's a very great colon cleanse also. For people who are constipated, it's a great stuff to take.
Yeah, man. And you recommend, the brand that you recommend is the cold pressed black castor oil, right?
Yeah, the cold pressed Jamaican castor oil. Don't buy castor oil for that women use for their hair. No. That's not for consumption. That's for external use.
Mm.
Get only black cold pressed, black Jamaican castor oil.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I remember you said that you don't use it often also because it actually depletes your electrolytes, correct?
Say it again?
I remember you said previously that you don't use it often either because it depletes your electrolytes.
No, if I say you don't use it often, that means unless you're doing the treatment, yes. But if it's not for treatment, then no.
Okay, good. And as you were talking about food, eating well when we do these cleanses. I was listening to Dr. Paul Metter on brain, and he was saying that a lot of these gluten foods that we use, a lot of the foods with gluten, the rice and the pastas and these stuff, he said they have links with headaches ADHD, depression, dementia, movement disorders, which is bowel movements, and also like 10% in literature it said it contributes to schizophrenia also. So I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about gluten, because you said it's good if we can go, is either we go test to see, do the blood test to test our gluten intolerance, or we actually use, go gluten free. And I know you talk a lot about us eating a lot of these foods with gluten, which is not that healthy and safe for us. I don't know if you want to add anything else today as it came up. I just said let me bring it up a little bit, because I know people like their rice and their breads. And even yesterday I came home and my mom had some spinach rice, but it was made with the brown rice, and I really wanted to taste it. I mean, I guess if you use it like once in like 6 months or so, it wouldn't hurt, but how much of these grains should be really consuming, especially like breads and stuff?
No, I will, because gluten is a big subject, maybe if we don't mind, we can put it for the next talk, because it will take more time than expected. Because gluten it requires a lot of explanation and a lot of information about that. So if it is okay with you, we can do that next Monday. That's fine?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Anyone else for question or comment? With no question or no comment, then we're going to place a close. All right. Let's pray, please. Divine Father, thank you for this time. Ignorance in half moral is sin, and we are really willing to learn, and we are asking you to help us, that not only we learn, but we become very willing to change. We need the help of the Holy Spirit to help us to be very strict with ourselves. Sometimes we start a reform and easily we fall back. So we ask you the willpower. Give us the power we need to stand for the right things. Help us again. We are asking special blessing for everyone on the line. May your Spirit bless them. Some people might be sick. Some people might be anxious. Some people might be stressed out. We ask that your Holy Spirit overshadow them. May your love fill their mind and heart. They can see that you are the one who designed and decided their existence. You have a purpose for their life. That we are all suffering because of the bad choice we have made. That you are not responsible for our suffering. That you want us to learn so that you can deliver us from the pain of our bad choices. Father God, help us to see you are our only solution. Thank you again. Whatever we've missed to say today, whatever we have done that's not very right, we ask your forgiveness and your cleansing. Bless us abundantly and help us to become also a blessing to others. Fill our hearts with the joy of salvation. In the precious name of Jesus Christ. Amen.